No good deed goes unpunished. You can thank me later.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Marvel Rivals concept video. I'm Choco Bites, and today we're going to be talking about the Green Goblin. Now, this is one of the most iconic Spider-Man villains outside of Venom. Probably that's it, only Venom. He's been around for so long, and so many people want him in Marvel Rivals. His kit would be so fun. Like, we're going to get into it, but yeah, I'm excited to talk to him about it, and let's begin. Now, starting with his basic or his left click, it will be Plasma Shot. See, in the Spectacular Spider-Man, he has these little beams he does out of his fingers, and I think that this will work well for what we're going for. So basically, it's kind of like a little Gatling gun type of thing, like he's shooting both fingers like one after the other. Kind of like Frieza, Dragon Ball Z, his third form, where he does like a little pew 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 thing to Piccolo. I kind of imagine like that because since, as you know, he's going to be very ability focused with his bombs and placements and traps and all that stuff. I want his base to be something like kind of unique, but something that's not too overwhelming. Like, it's not hit scan, it's not none of that. It's just, you know, some little damage, you know, here and there. They're going to be beneficial, as you see, for finishing off things because, you know, those small hits add up if you keep hitting your shot. But I kind of wanted just something like some basic, something cool too, and something that makes sense for him to have rather than just him having like regular shot or him regular blast or something like that. AoE, like people want him to be like a squirrel girl in the air. I don't want that. I want him to be his own character. So that's what I came up with. Now next we go to his Toxic Impale. Now this is actually a move that killed himself in the movies of the Sam Raimi trilogy. Amazing. But yeah, so basically when he dashes, this is like his escape move too. He dashes forward for like 3 seconds, and if he comes into contact with anybody, it impels them and also displaces them. So he can like just go straight at somebody, stab them, and probably have enough time to turn around maybe a little bit. This one is more for an escape, and the impale is more of an add-on because say somebody's on you, you can like impale them, displace them, then boom, bomb them. Like, because you can also still use your abilities too while you're flying. That's the good thing about it. You're not just limited to just flying around. You can actually use your other abilities outside of your ult. You can't use your ult, but there's a reason for that. Now, moving on to Pumpkin Surprise, this is the main one. When you throw a pumpkin bomb, you deal AoE damage, but it also has a poison gas mist effect after it. So say you throw a bomb, right? The initial hit does AoE damage, and then the poison damage lasts for 2 seconds. If somebody didn't get hit by the initial hit, that doesn't mean the poison don't get them. If they go into that mist of clouds, they will take the little 2 ticks, not 2 ticks, but 2 seconds of poison damage, however much that may be. I think this is really unique because this offers, like, say somebody's sniping for cover. Well, if you throw a bomb at them and boom, now you got an anti-snipe team, or I said anti-snipe team. Now you have like another counter against hit scan characters or something like that. Say there's a Namor or a Hela. You know, you throw a little gas bomb there, then boom. Squid's also taking damage, but also they're taking damage too. And they can't really be in that place because if they be in that place, they take damage. So that's kind of what I envision for that move. It's pretty cool. Now, with that being his main like ability that people want to see and use, we also have to remember he doesn't have just pumpkin bombs. He has different types of them. And that brings us on to the next ability, which is Pumpkin Slice. You see what I did there? Pumpkin Spice, Pumpkin Slice. Anyway, yeah, Pumpkin Slice. Now, he has a variation of these pumpkin bombs that like cut things. It's kind of like batarangs, honestly. I found it really interesting because I was like, well, instead of them just like doing slicing damage and like kind of not doing anything after that because they're kind of just batarangs, What if they also explode? You know, kind of like Batman if he had like explosive batarangs, or he does in like some instance, but kind of like that. So you combine the element of you can throw it and it sticks to any object or any person, and then you can detonate it at will or in the next 10 seconds to be more accurate. This allows you to set up traps for people. This allows you to keep people from like being in places that you don't want them to be at too. Again, he's very tactical. Green Goblin, he's not just explodey. He actually thinks about a lot of his things through. So I thought this was a really nice touch to do. Now, also his right click is pretty much his detonate. Didn't really know what else to put for it. I just thought that would be good for it. And this also ties into his ult too, so it's not just for show. But with that being said, let's get into his passive real quick. Now, he gets a boost of speed and power when he inhales his own gas. I like this idea because of when you need to like get out of a situation or you want to buff yourself up, you don't have to throw the bomb at the enemy. Say somebody you're getting flanked, or say your healers are getting flanked. You throw a bomb down there, you can go through it, inhale it, and boom, now you got a speed boost and a little power boost. I think that just offers more options and variety rather than him just being, you know, throw bombs, get kills, you know, use it defensively. Now, lastly, let's move on to his ult, No Good Deed. The Green Goblin drops 10 pumpkin bombs in a row, flying forward at high speeds. You can choose to drop them all at once for one big massive explosion. Now, to explain my ideal for this, I kind of wanted him to be like a Bliss chaotic ult that like, yeah, it does a lot of damage, but it also confuses the enemy. I feel like a lot of the DPS ults are easily counterable because of the, you know, you see it coming and you hear it. But I want something that even if you see or hear it coming, you still have to like run or get to a safe place, like kind of like the Punisher ult, but in a different way, because this is hidden everywhere, not focused at one person. You feel me? So I thought that was a unique spin on it, kind of like a little jet kind of thing. He can also like go back and forth with it, the bomb. So like do a little 5 big strong pumpkin bombs in a row, going forward and then coming back and doing it again. Or he could drop them all at once on the first go around. And the poison still was there. So after that, the poison actually lasts for 3 seconds of poison tick damage in these areas. So it has a little after effect too. I think this ult is pretty cool. I know it's not perfect, but I think this will still be fun for anybody who plays the character and kind of know a good bit about him. It's a chaotic ult. Does a lot of AoE damage. It gets the job done finishing kills. I think it's a useful thing. Now for team ups, I thought about it would be funny if he had one with Spider-Man or Venom or something like that. But honestly, I didn't really have any pretty good idea for team ups without them being kind of like half-assed, like, oh, with Hulk, they're green guys or something like that. So there's no team ups I have. If you have any recommendations, please comment them down below, because I'm kind of drawing blanks here for some good ones. With that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the concept video for this. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos because I really love it too, as everybody else who's watching these videos. Let me know what other characters you want to see coming up. I'm thinking Dr. Doom might be next for a concept video, and let me know what else you want me to talk about. Like, I can talk about health, I can talk about cooldowns more. Just kind of let me know, because I really want to go in on this and not really like half-ass it. Also, I'm thinking about doing more villains rather than heroes, because villains don't get talked about a lot. Like Green Goblin, pretty iconic villain, pretty fun villain, somebody that you thought would be in this game off rip, but he's not. So if there's any villains particularly that you want me to talk about, I'll love to start with them and go from there with it. With that being said, I hope you guys all have a good day, and see y'all in the next video.